Do you remember America pre 9/11? You were
Oh
young.
yeah, of course.
I was young.
You might. I mean, listen, guys. I still remember that.
I went to New York City
young.
actually in 1998.
I went to New York City by myself on the bus on a Greyhound when I was 13 years old, by myself, and I went to see a family member over there, and I got to tell you, man, I remember what freedom was actually like in this country.
Yeah.
After 9/11, everything freaking changed. I mean, if you travel to other countries, and I'm sure people watching this podcast have, you notice when you come into America, there's a very strong police presence.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you come into this goddamn country, all of a sudden you know there's police. Now in Russia, you may have a couple soldiers with AK-47s and shit like that. In Israel, same thing. You know, things like that will happen. But the amount of police when you come in this country, and that's another thing the numerology shows you. 4 is the number of law and order. America founded on the 4th. That law and order presence in there. So again, we have more freedoms here in America than almost any other country. We can say fuck you to the president. We can call him a pedo, and we're not going to get our doors kicked in. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
But also, we have more people in jail than Russia and China combined, and that's because we're founded on the 4th, and this is a country of law and order as well. Freedom on one hand, law and order on the other. That's how the numerology is. America founded 1776 adds up to a 5 life path. So again, the freedom. America is beautiful.
Right.
I mean, Europe is a shithole. So
Thank you. Finally, someone said
if you're actually watching from Europe, sorry, man, get the fuck up out of there. You know, unless you're mining Bitcoin, right? But the fact of the matter is this. America's a beautiful country, 5 life path. America has more laws, more people in jail than any other 4. So the numerology is even there with the country itself.
Yeah, I'm here for this European slander. You know, I really am. And then too, I'm here for like the French slander, really, because like you're right, like they've gotten away with owning colonies, African colonies, this entire
14
nations, basically the entire just below the desert right there, that whole little section of Africa right there.
Yep.
They control all of that. I think just Egypt alone is like the one country they just kind of, you know, it's because it's so tourism and stuff like that. They kind of
No. They had no choice but to let go of Egypt.
Right.
In 1956. The English and the French came together, and they basically took over the Suez Canal from Egypt. And then Uncle Sam said, "No, we're the superpower, bitch. Time to get out." And that's exactly what they did. So that's why America, at some points in history, had a very strong relationship with Egypt, especially when Nasser was around. No, Nasser was actually a communist, the guy who came in after him.